Most people think missing someone is a weakness, like it means you're too attached, too emotional, or not over it enough. But psychology sees something different. Missing someone is not just pain. It is proof that your brain formed a meaningful emotional connection. And in many cases, it's a sign of emotional depth, strong memory bonding, and a healthy attachment system doing exactly what it was designed to do. The problem is not that you miss people. The problem is how you interpret it. So instead of judging it, let's understand what is actually happening in your mind when you miss someone, and why it says more about your humanity than your weakness. 1. Your brain is reacting to emotional bonding chemicals. Psychology shows that when you connect deeply with someone, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. These are the same systems involved in bonding, trust, and emotional safety. When that person is gone or unavailable, your brain doesn't just forget. It creates a kind of emotional withdrawal effect. That feeling of emptiness or longing is your brain adjusting to the absence of something it once treated as emotionally rewarding. For example, you might notice that even small things trigger memories, songs, places, or jokes you shared. That's not random. It's your brain trying to reconnect patterns associated with safety and pleasure. Instead of thinking, "Why am I still thinking about them?" a more accurate interpretation is, your brain learned emotional significance, and it hasn't fully rebalanced yet. 2. Missing someone is tied to your attachment style. Research in attachment psychology indicates that the way you miss people is connected to how you bond in relationships. If you have a more anxious attachment style, you may miss people intensely and quickly. If you have an avoidant style, you might suppress the feeling, but it still shows up later in different ways. Secure attachment tends to bring a balanced sense of missing without emotional overwhelm. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your nervous system learned patterns based on past relationships and emotional safety. For example, someone who grew up with inconsistent emotional attention might feel stronger waves of longing when someone becomes unavailable, even if the relationship was short. The key insight is this: you are not too sensitive. You are responding from learned emotional conditioning, and learned patterns can also be understood, softened, and changed over time. 3. Your mind is using memory bias, not full reality. Psychology research on memory shows something interesting. When we miss someone, our brain tends to highlight positive memories and soften negative ones. This is called emotional memory bias. That's why you might suddenly remember their smile, their kindness, or the good conversations, but forget the conflicts, confusion, or reasons it didn't work. For example, someone might end a relationship that was emotionally unstable, but weeks later only remember the comforting moments and start thinking, maybe it wasn't that bad. This is not reality. It's selective memory reconstruction. Understanding this helps you ground yourself. You are not necessarily missing the person as they truly were. You are often missing a filtered version created by your emotional brain. 4. Missing someone is linked to identity association. Psychology indicates that we don't just bond with people, we bond with the version of ourselves we were around them. When someone becomes important in your life, your brain starts linking them to your identity. How you behave, who you become, and even how you see yourself. So when they are gone, you're not only missing them, you're missing the version of you that existed with them. For example, you might miss how confident you felt around them, how understood you felt, or even how your daily routine changed when they were present. This is why the feeling can be so confusing. It's not just emotional loss, it's identity disruption. The powerful reframe here is this: you are not losing yourself. You are transitioning into a new version of yourself that doesn't require their presence to exist. 5. Your brain resists emotional closure. Research in cognitive psychology suggests that the human brain dislikes unfinished emotional stories. When something ends without clarity, explanation, or closure, the mind keeps replaying it, trying to solve it. That's why you might find yourself overthinking conversations, imagining alternative outcomes, or wondering what went wrong. For example, if a friendship ended suddenly without explanation, your brain keeps revisiting it because it never received a clear ending signal. This isn't obsession. It is your mind trying to restore emotional order. But here is the truth. Not all endings come with answers. Some come with acceptance instead. And acceptance is what eventually gives your mind peace, not perfect understanding. 6. Missing someone can signal emotional capacity, not dependence. Psychology also shows that the ability to miss someone deeply is linked to emotional capacity, the ability to form meaningful emotional bonds. People who feel deeply are not weaker. They are often more emotionally aware, more empathetic, and more capable of long-term connection. The challenge is not the feeling itself. The challenge is learning not to get stuck inside it. For example, two people can experience the same breakup. One suppresses everything. The other feels deeply, processes it, and eventually grows through it. The second path often leads to healthier, long-term emotional resilience. So missing someone is not a flaw. It is evidence that you connected fully. The goal is not to stop feeling. It is to learn how to carry the feeling without losing yourself in it. At the end of all this, here is what matters most. Missing someone is not a sign that you are broken. It is a sign that you are human, capable of connection, memory, attachment, and emotional meaning. But you are not meant to stay trapped in that feeling forever. You are meant to understand it, learn from it, and slowly return to yourself, stronger, clearer, and more grounded than before. And if this message helped you see your emotions differently, then stay here. There are more insights like this that will help you understand your mind, your patterns, and the way you connect with people without judgment and with